A right-wing news host thinks schools shouldn't be teaching children about deodorant.
Okay, deodorant. People need to learn about that as they're growing up. But there was all kinds of
Not in school. I don't think they need to learn that in school.
elementary school.
They learn that at home.
Well, deodorant.
I get the deodorant.
You could argue that
I guess. I mean, okay, deodorant.
the
I
rest
got
of
you
it
on the
is
deodorant.
it starts going off the yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I get the deodorant. The other stuff, the artwork, the pubic hair artwork, heads need to roll.
What? Okay. Yeah, this segment went completely off the rails. So that was Real America Voices co-host Karen Turk, along with, of course, a few other people, Jason Rance, and Ed Henry. And so it's actually really funny to watch all the other hosts are like, oh, actually, deodorant, that actually kind of makes sense. Not in school! Really? Weird. Weird. Oh, this entire thing is weird. Okay. So, for the love of God, let me just say, these people need to get a freaking life. Seriously, though. You're disagreeing that you should, what, teach kids that they should use deodorant? I mean, yes, this is actually part of a bigger course on the inclusion of sex ed in schools. By the way, I have no idea what pubic hair art is. That's weird. Weird. Not Jason Rance. Okay. But they were talking about a tweet from Jason Rance. So, correction there. Wait. I do think sex ed is important in school. Why is that? Because there's a lot of idiots out there who haven't taken it and, of course, know next to nothing about sex ed and don't actually really teach your children anything. But now, I think something as important as this, should be broached in an age-appropriate manner. Let me give you an example of why it's important. You have Republican congressmen out there who don't understand how the female body works, specifically when it comes to pregnancy at all. Yeah, I mean, again, you had Todd Legitimate Rape Aiken, and a lot of people apparently believing weird things about, again, how the female body works. And you can go on, forums just about anywhere and, see dudes saying weird stuff about menstrual cycles and not knowing about how any of that stuff works. So, it's kind of important that people know, what they're doing, especially when these are the future leaders of the country. You know what I'm saying? Look, at the end of the day, we know they're outraged, okay? This entire segment was brought up because they were afraid that this is sexualizing or grooming children. No, that's not the whole point. The point is about actually teaching children factual information and, of course, so that they can make better decisions later in life. Teaching about how basic human biology works. When you do that, they have a higher chance of making better decisions about their body and how they relate to other people, which includes, by the way, wearing deodorant. I think that's very, very important. There are some adults out there that I feel could benefit from deodorant. Look, I'm going to go out there and say when everyone wears deodorant, everyone wins. Everyone wins. And so, and look, the right wingers on the panel, they agree. Deodorant. Good. But apparently Karen Turk thinks, not appropriate. Not appropriate in school, stinky children. Rather have stinky children than actually teach them about these things. What? Now, the last thing that I want to mention here is the serious issue about parental consent. Now, look, I think there are some issues where I don't think you should have to ask permission from the parents to teach kids factual information. Now, look, all of the stuff I think should be accessible by the parent to see what's in the curriculum, of course, and that should be transparent. That should be open, but you shouldn't have all the decisions on what a classroom curriculum should be dictated to by parents. You know what I'm saying? And look, I think that there, should be lessons that are age appropriate, 100%. The reason that I feel that it's important to, have these lessons that are not dependent on parental consent is because there are parents out there who do not want their children to learn factual information. That's it. There are people that want to hide factual information from their children as a way to, I guess, control them, mold them, indoctrinate them into their own belief systems. So part of this could be, again, religious, political, whatever. Okay. And I think that instead of hiding information, I think there should be conversations about these topics that should be encouraged, again, in an age appropriate way. And I do believe that parents have a pivotal role in providing guidance and context on issues that they would learn the basics of at school. But I don't think parents should be the sole source of information. I also don't think the school should be the sole source of information. I think there should be parents who parent and give context and guidance, and there should be schools that give basic information. That's it. Because we know that not every parent out there is able to parent or wants to teach factual information. I think that it's important that if you want to make a well-rounded person, an educated person, that you do have to have multiple perspectives on a lot of these issues. And you don't just get that from leaving, old instruction, old schooling, just at the whim of certain parents. So, and I also think, once again, I'm going to reiterate, deodorant for all, and everyone wins. I'm pro deodorant.